So Balalaika is France, and Gusgus as the Hausa. This should be pretty good. Gusgus setting up his livestock market, building up his granary so he can get maximum food gather rate from the animals nearby. Very important. Have the livestock market there so we can eventually sell the cattle off for 150 wood so he can get a house and village dogs for gather rate. Whereas the French are going to be building up their trading posts here. Yeah. It's part of their build order. See? So that's pretty good. Yeah. So this will be a pretty tight match, I can imagine, right? French versus the Hausa. That can always be intense. Absolutely. So we'll see what happens here. Yeah. Big time. So here comes, let me see, 3 CBDs and train up some more. Very good. So let's see what this deck is. Is it going to be a nat deck or a standard deck? Skirkirgoon. Skirkirgoon. Okay, I mean, to me it looks just like a regular deck myself. But that might just be because of the age 4 inclusion of thoroughbreds. Yeah, he does have Senegalese, though, to boost up the skirms. He has the infantry hit points in age 2. He's got all the cavalry cards, and he has thoroughbreds, so I can sort of understand why the deck is called Skirkirgoon like that. Makes a little bit of sense, so that's pretty good. How about Hausa? They running Fast Industrial, a con pill. A con pill, so... Yeah, looks like the deck he's been running lately. If I recall correctly, that's the deck he's been doing. So, yeah. Sticking to the same old deck, it looks like. Yeah, pretty much. Yep, get that. Okay. There we go. Hausa getting 3 villagers. Very nice. Whereas France is aging up with about 12 villager quartermaster. Alright. Seems pretty good. I'm going to pick up hunting dogs and place some mines. Yeah. Also going to eat up their cows very quickly too, so they have enough food for more CBDs once they age up. Yep. See how this one goes. How about Hausa? Which one are they doing? Going up with the Moroccans. So this is similar to the previous game that Gusgus does. So he goes Moroccans followed by a Kondakobia. Yep. Seems like a pretty solid build to go with. Granary going up right now. Very nice. Very good. Should be good there. Yep, indeed. The reason why he's going for a second granary here is because he wants to herd the hunts in towards this one, so he's covering up more area, and he's making it less likely that he's going to get raided trying to get his food. The wonderful thing about granaries is that they're free buildings, so you actually don't pay any wood to construct these. It's totally free. The only cost is the villager seconds you'll lose with having a village trying to build one. That's about it. So, in general, if you need an extra granary or 2 just to make sure the hunts don't go in any weird spots you don't want them, I would get them. It's generally going to be beneficial to you to get them. So I figured I'd point that out to you so you know really what to expect with that. Yeah, basically. So now I'm going to go for a mosque. Very nice. French, going to open up Musketeer, it looks like, going up against Hausa's units there. I'm assuming he's going to pick up Ganansi next, right? With his influence there, yeah. Very good. Has his mosque over there right now, churning out XP for him, which is good. Picking up his university there to trickle some influence, and then he's got his palace down too. Yeah. About 700 coin coming out, right? Very nice. Very good. Oh, oh, that sheep. Okay. I thought he was like legit getting like a 320 XP treasure there. That would have been pretty good. Do we have any of those here on this map or on this layout, or do we not? I don't see any, so if somebody does get that though, they will know it right away. Yeah. So up here comes some musketeers here. Very good. Coming right up. Very nice. Beautiful. 700 coin. Very good there, yeah. Whereas the Hausa gonna get Ganansi. Can they afford yet? Nope, they need to. Yep, they can afford Ganansi, so they're gonna pick that up right away, so that they can start training their Akanakobias. And they're gonna age up with Akan right now, right? Yep, Akan. Oh, Songhai. He's going up Songhai. Wow. That's an interesting one. France is gonna try to get that settler treasure there. Be quite nice, yeah. Very good. Ganansi will basically allow you to make the Akanakobias for food and gold instead of influence. Makes it so that you can train as many as you want, but they now will cost population and act like normal infantry. So yeah, in general it can be pretty good to have more Akanakobias instead of having the little number of pop-free ones, because Akanakobias have a area of effect damage, so generally speaking, it can go pretty well for you if you can stack them, stack them in a larger number, because that splash attack can obviously add up, and if you have more cons, it makes it easier for you to micro them well too, I find, because then you don't have to focus on every individual one as much, since you can just focus on bigger masses of them when you're targeting an infantry army, basically. Yeah. Alright, so France, they're already up in Fortress Age. They're going to be picking up 2 Falconet, and likely they'll go 8 Skirmisher, I would assume, after that, or 5 Dragoon. Either one of those could be very nice. So I would say 5 Skirmisher, 5 Dragoon, or 8 Skirmisher there should be quite good for France. Very nice. Okay, so muskets and falconets are gonna target the house first, and then probably move on to the palace. Yep, you can outrange the falconets with the, yeah, you can use the falconets to actually outrange the palace there by about 2 spots, so you should be very careful to make sure they're standing far enough away so his cannons don't get snuck by this building. Should be able to push in right now. He's gonna get veteran on the muskets, right? Good move. Now he's going industrial age with Yoruba. Wow. Quite the move there, Gus. Hanging more Kanakobias right now. Yep. And these will become guard upgraded ones now, so that's good. So what is he going to ship in here? Is he going to go for, like... trying to figure this out. He's going to go for the Korolufa Confederacy. Oh, he just lost his town center. Look at that. I did not expect that at all. That's crazy. I wasn't even looking at that. Wow. Quite the snipe, yeah. Oh, but he did get his ESO right, is that right? Yep. There they are. You got the Falcon now down, right? Yep. But the Bayonet should be able to beat these, right? Yep. They can rebuild a town center, right? There he goes. Dad. Select the building from which to dispatch raiders. Oh, he's using the Infinite 10 Villager card. That's crazy. That's a good card to go with. Yep. I think they ended up using that card in Wars of Liberty for the Middle East civs. At least some of them, so that they can use the Infinite Shipment in Age 4. I don't know if it's for an industrial age or simply just as a backup in case you lose economy or don't have enough to boom yet. Yeah. Start teaching away that university, right? Yep. Oh wow, the powerful 9-gallon camel shipment. If that doesn't clean up things, you know you're GG'd at that point. Yeah. Especially since the France is running a whopping 5,000. That's on you. Yeah. Let's go ship in 3 KSA and added more mustards. Look at those Gatling camels get to work there, yeah. GG. Wow, that was a tight one. I thought for a second that Gusgus had something in mind there with the industrial age, but I guess not in the end.